Risk assessment. Today, our group will present about physical hazard. Physical hazard is actually something that can cause harm if not controlled. Examples are like falling, drippings, and it will even cause death.
Risk in building service and maintenance. Nowadays, a lot of workers are required to work at heights above ground levels. Some workers even work without using the proper equipment, and this might cause them to face certain risks. The definition of risk is the chance that a person will be harmed if exposed to a hazard. As you can see in these pictures, it was taken at the mosque in UTHM. The workers are at high heights but are not using proper equipments and gears that will help them to support if they will fall or trip from that height. Based on the scenario given, we can identify certain risks. The first risk is human error. The inappropriate use of machine can cause harm. Due to both error, there is a possibility that the workers can be harmed. For example, slipping, tripping, or even falling from heights.
The severity can be ranked from 1 to 5. The rank 1 to 2 are slight injury, for example, bruise or abrasion, and rank 3 to 5 are severe injury, like amputation or death. Well, the likelihood ranks the possibility of an accident happening.
In our case, construction work will expose to a certain height. It is possible to cause severe injuries such as broken limb or even death if the worker fell down. However, the likelihood to occur will be minimized if the safety measures are taken well.
Based on the scenario, we assume that the likelihood are rank 3, which is possible to happen, and the severity are rank 4, which is severe injury, and the result come out of the degrees of the risk is 3 times 4 equal to 12.
Hence, accidents during construction work at certain height is considered tolerable as degree of risk is about 12 out of 25. Risk Control Action Plan. Risk Control Action Plan is a plan that sets out how all the risks in the workplace will be controlled. This will assist employers to meet their legal obligations to identify hazards, assess risks, and control risks. First, select a method such as Fall Protective Training Program. Second, apply the method. Employer can send workers for a course about safety procedure with hands-on training from a professional. Third, monitor and observations. This is to ensure that all workers adhere to all safety procedures as taught during duty is carried out. Fourth, assess effectiveness. This can be done by record every accident that occurred throughout the month. Lastly, adjustment if necessary. If accident rate is still high, other aspects that can cause accidents must be checked. Next, Risk Control Action Plan Timeline. Before operation, fall protection training is compulsory for all employees. During operation, authorities should observe and record any hazards that occurred. Last, after operation, authorities should improve the gaps in assessments and consider other alternatives for improvement. These are the Fall Protection Program content. Physical hazard related to real estate. Property management is a crucial role to a real estate property. Property management is responsibility for all the day-to-day functioning of a real estate property. For example, a property manager in managing a shopping mall should supervise and handle the overall operation of the mall. A property manager should ensure all the facilities provided are in good condition. This is to avoid any unwanted incidents. Hence, risk assessment is required to a property manager in order to convince the users that the property is well maintained and safe. Besides, It is able to spot out areas that require improvements for the benefits of the users. In a nutshell, risk assessment is able to create a healthy, safe, and productive workplace.
Okay, schoolboy, what do you want to talk to me about?
What is with your time card?
Yeah, let's talk about my time card. You cut my hours, which means you cut my pay.
I cut everyone's hours, okay? Corporate has us operating less than 50% until this whole thing blows over.
My bookie ain't operating at 50%. My dumbass kid ain't operating at 50%.
Roy.
My horrible ex-wife, she's taking 50%, so I'll tell you what I'm gonna do.
No, we gotta move, man.
Hey, I'm not going in.
No, we gotta move.
Hey!
We gotta move. We gotta move now.
Get out!
What did he say about your tooth? Did he say it was like a...
Can't remember.